Okay, number 1 through 4. So this says just perform indicated operations. So we're just going to simplify because there's no equal sign, so we cannot solve. So here we have parentheses, and we need to get rid of parentheses. Nothing in the middle can be combined, and we have a plus sign in front, meaning we don't really need the parentheses because nothing's going to change. Positive 5x plus 20. And then now we'll just combine like terms. 2x plus 5x are my like terms. 20 has no x, so it's different, and it does not have a like term. 2 plus 5 is 7, so this gives me 7x plus 20. Okay, number 2 is very, very similar, except this time I have a negative in front of my parentheses, which means I do need my parentheses. I cannot just ignore it. I have to distribute the negative, not the 2x, because the 2x is not touching my parentheses, the negative is. It's the same thing as kind of putting a negative 1 here, and you have to distribute that negative 1. So that gives me a negative times a positive is a negative, so negative 5x, and a negative times a positive is a negative, so negative 20. So we have 2x minus 5x minus 20. Again, just like this one, like term, not a like term. 2x minus 5x is negative 3x. Bring down my minus 20. Those are not like terms, so there is my answer. Okay, now all of these can be checked in your calculator. You can literally come to your y equals, type what was given to you in y1, so 2x plus, just like you see it, parentheses 5x plus 20, and what you came up with in y2, 7x plus 20. Okay, and then you'll go to your table, and all of y1 and y2 should match. Everything matches, so that is my solution. This works anytime you only have one variable. So I only have x's, both of these can be checked in the calculator. Only have a, now in my calculator I would use x. Only have x's, all of these can be checked in my calculator. And your test is multiple choice. So here, let's try again. A times 2a, well, it's the same thing as saying 1a. So 1 times 2 is 2, a times a is a squared. 1a times negative 4, well, 1 times negative 4 is negative 4, and only 1a was being multiplied, so it's just a, no a squared, because there was not an a here. Now I have to distribute this 6, but it has a minus in front, which means I'm going to distribute a negative 6. So negative 6 times a is just negative 6a, and then negative 6 times 9 is going to be negative 54. And if that throws you off, use your calculator, y'all. Negative 6 times 9 gives me negative 54. And now I have to combine like terms. Well, I have 2a squared. Well, there is no other a squared, so there's no like term. So then I have minus 4a. This also has an a, so these are a's. And then this doesn't have any letters, so it's different. So my only two like terms are the ones in the middle. So I'm going to bring down my 2a squared. Negative 4a minus 6a is negative 10a, and then bring down my negative 54. So these had no like terms, so we just brought them down. Okay, last one is going to be very similar to that one. So 2x times 3x, well, 2 times 3 is 6. X times x is x squared. 2x times 6, well, 2 times 6 is 12, and I only had x once, so it's just x. Now I have a positive 4x I'm distributing, so 4x times 2x. Well, 4 times 2 is 8. X times x is x squared. And then 4x times negative 6, well, 4 times negative 6 is negative 24, and x was only multiplied once. Okay, and I have a 6x squared, and then I have another x squared right here, so those are like terms. So 6 plus 8 is 14, so I have 14x squared. Now remember, when I'm adding or subtracting, my exponents do not change. Only when I'm multiplying or dividing do they change. And then I have this 12x. This also has an x, so these are like terms. 12 minus 24 is going to be negative 12x. And then remember, you can check all 4 of these in your calculator.